your cheering muscles. Okay, everybody stand up. All right, we're gonna bring our hands up. Make sure our feet are behind us, in front of us, underneath our hips. Breathing in with your hands, you're gonna bring your fingers all the way out wide. Breathe your hands in, and then exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. This time when you inhale up, you're going to go up onto your toes. And then when you exhale, you're going to bring your hands down in front of you. And exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then when you're ready, you can go all the way up. And then all the way down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Nice hug. Inhale up. And we're going to hold. Squeeze those muscles. Try to find a focal point. And relax down. Keeping your hands up. You're going to bring your hands together. Drop your shoulders if you need to. Keep those arms straight if you can. We're going to just go into a crescent moon. Stretching as far as you can. Then you're going to roll all the way down. Hold. And then roll all the way around. Coming up into crescent moon this way. Then go all the way back into crescent moon this way. Then roll all the way down. And then roll all the way up to crescent moon. Come all the way up. And then roll all the way back. And then all the way down. Then we're going to go back up the way that we just came. Crescent moon. Up. Crescent moon. And down. All the way up. Crescent moon. Up. Back into crescent moon. And then down. Last time. All the way up into crescent moon. Up. And back. And then into crescent moon. And down. Dropping down. We're going to just do a nice figure eight. Bring our feet out a little bit. Make sure your hips are moving with your hands as you do the figure eight. Nice and gentle. And then you're going to bring yourself up into the middle, slowly rolling all the way up. Bring your hands all the way up. You're going to go all the way behind. Salute the sun. Bring your hands all the way behind you. Come all the way back down. Roll all the way up. Salute the sun. Bring your hands all the way behind you. Come all the way down. Once again, roll it all the way up. Salute the sun. Bring your hands behind and down. 2 more times. Roll all the way up. Salute the sun. And down. Last time. Roll all the way up. Salute the sun. And bring your hands behind. This time we're going into flat back. You're going to bend your knees to one side. So you're going to do it just a side angle. And then go to the other side. Just back and forth. Nice, good side angle. Hold for a couple seconds. You can go to the other. And then when you're ready, bring your hands up into prayer. And keep going. Nice and gentle. And then bring your hands behind you. Keep going. And then relax out, just roll those shoulders. All right, getting to the edge of your mat, very flat. We're going to do the first sequence. We're going to arms up, over our head. We're going into the Egyptian chair. You bring your feet out a little bit so they're underneath your hips. You would be sitting when you're in the chair. You don't want to have your knees like this. You would be back, sitting in the chair, relaxing into it. If your hands aren't straight, make sure your shoulders are dropped. You can bend your arms like this if you need to. And you're just going to sit. And what we're going to do, when you feel comfortable, you're just going to shift your leg up. And so one toe will be up. Hold that for 3 seconds. Bring that back down. Switch to the other side. Hold for 3 seconds. Bring that back down. Then you're going to go into flat back, which is your back is flat, so somebody can eat off of it. Then you're going to bring your hands back behind you. You're going into diver, so you're going to bend your knees. Look up at the end of your mat. Drop your hands down onto the mat. Make sure you can touch it with your hands, so bend those knees if you need to. And you're going to roll up onto your toes. And then roll back. And then gently come up. Bring your hands up. We do that sequence 2 more times. Going down into the Egyptian pose. We're going to just lift up one leg. And for those who want to, you can bring it all the way up if you want to. Come back down into the Egyptian. Lift the other leg up. Come back down. Go into flat back. So your body should be where you can eat off. Bring those hands behind you for diver pose, bending your knees. Dropping those hands down to the floor. And then rolling up onto your toes. And then pushing back. And then rolling all the way back into Egyptian. This time we're going to hold it. So we're going to hold Egyptian chair for 10 seconds. Relax into it. Close your eyes if you want to. And then lift up your right foot. Bring it back down. Adjust it again. Lift up your left foot. Bring it down. Go into flat back. Go into diver. Bring those hands down flat on the floor. Roll up onto your toes. And push back. Flat back. Pushing back. And then roll all the way up. Stepping into warrior one. So you're having your foot in a 90-degree angle. Your knee is bent. You don't want your knees over your foot. You want your knee lined up with your ankle. You want your hips turned in. So this breast should come over this knee. When it's turned completely, it should be the tummy. Should be right there. Hands up over your head. So this sequence, you've probably seen this one before. You're going to go into warrior one. Warrior two, looking over your hand. Then you're going to dip back, looking up at the hand that's above you. Then you're going to bring that hand all the way down and put it either on your knee or you can put it on the floor, whichever way you want to go. Then you're going to bring that horn back up and go into warrior one. Warrior two, arch back, go all the way down, looking up over your head, and then come back up to warrior one. Okay, now we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. Warrior two, arch back, and forward. And back into warrior one, and step. Okay, step back with the other foot. We're going to do that same sequence. So getting everything situated, figure out where everything needs to be. Starting with warrior one, warrior two, arch back, all the way down, back into warrior one. Warrior two, arch back, all the way down, and warrior one. And we're going to hold for 10 seconds. Warrior two, arch back, all the way down, and back up into warrior one. And step forward. Okay, walk back to the mat. We're going to go into triangle. So we're going to step hard into straight. Bring this foot up. We're going to go into side triangle like we did before, except this time the hip is straight. Hip back, slide down. Bring this hand down, looking up at the other hand. Then we're going to bring that hand down into a forward fold. And then we're going to just come back up with both hands and go into triangle in the center. Then we're going to go to the other side, slide down, bring that other hand down into the fold, and then come back up with both hands and into triangle. All right, triangle again to the side, left side, slide down, bring that arm up, bring it down for a fold, and then come up with both hands, and then into triangle. Triangle on the side or the other way, slide out, then drop down, looking up at that hand, bring the other one down, and come up, back to the center. If you want your hips to be open, make sure your legs are further out than you think they should be. All right, we're going to hold for 10 seconds. To the left, just turn that knee out, slide and hold. And then drop, looking up at that hand. Drop the other hand down. Come up with both hands. And center triangle. Other side. Slide. Drop that hand. Drop the other hand into a fold. And okay, back into the center. We're going to just bend our knees now. Nice and gentle. There we go. And then you're going to just bring your hands in. And this sequence, you're going to just bring your right elbow to your left knee. Come back up. Bring your left elbow, to your right knee. And come back up to the center. Okay, ready? Go to the right. We're going to hold for 5 seconds. Come back to the center. To the left. Knee, right side. Back to the center. Now we're going to do 10 seconds. Back to the center. And other way. Back to the center. Then we're going to go into a deep squat. You can grab those knees. And then we're just going to shift to the left. Back to the center. And then shift to the right. Back to the center. We're going to hold for 5 seconds on the other side. Shift to the left. Back to the center. Shift to the right. Back to the center. 10 seconds. Shift to the left. Back to the center. Shift to the right. Back to the center. And then come all the way up. And walk this. All right. Now we're going to do just simple hold. Bring our right leg up. And we're just going to hold for 10 seconds. Try to flex or point that toe. If you've been standing all day, point. If you've been sitting all day, flex. We're just going to hold this. Breathing in. Breathing in. And relax. Switch the other side. And relax. All right. We're going to go down into downward dog. Sit up to the end of your mat. And bring your hands behind you, bend your knees. So you're going into diver pose and walk out into downward dog. Make sure that your feet are out underneath your hips, that your hands are a little bit above you, that you're pushing back into your hamstrings, and you're just going to do the bicycle back and forth. And we're going to hang out here for a little while. So just close your eyes and relax as we stretch. And then pushing back with both feet down, pushing into your hamstrings, into your calves, and then bicycle. And then pushing back into your calves, both of them, pushing back into your shoulder blades. And then bicycle. And then once more time, push all the way back into your calves. Stretch those muscles. And then bicycle. All right, then we're gonna stretch into our left, bend our right knee, and you can either bring it up to your chest, you can lift it out, or you can just let it just be up while you bend the other one, whichever way you want to do it. So you can have it up in the air if you want to. You can just have it bend if you need to. And walk, bicycle walk. And then we're going to go to the left side. Lift that left leg up, bend that knee, whichever way you want to do it. However you want to make it comfortable for you. Or just stretch into it. And bicycle. All right, we're going to bring our left knee up. Going into a nice low lunge. Stretching into that. Bring that knee that's in the back into a knee lunge. And then bring our hand up into prayer. Bring that hand down. Bring that foot up, going back into the low lunge. Bring the other left foot back. And then bring the right foot forward. And then bring that knee down into the knee lunge. And come back down. Bring that foot up. Bring that foot back. Bring left foot up into the lunge again. This time we're going to turn to the side. Walk all the way around. And do a nice side lunge. So it should be nice, deep side lunge. Then walk all the way back around and rotate into the lunge. And then bring that foot back. Bring the other foot forward. We're almost done. This time turn that foot up and go to a nice low side lunge. Come back up with that toe and go back, and now we're in plank. We're just going to hang out in plank. Drop down from plank into cobra. And you can either come into Sphinx if you want to, or cobra. We're going to hang out here for a minute. We're going to start our cool down, so close your eyes. Breathe in and out. Allow yourself to rest. And then we're going to slowly roll up. Bring your knees up. Bring your hands into table. And we're going to do cat and cow and wag your tail. And we're going to do it 15 times. So you're going to roll up into cat, which is arching your back, tucking your head in. You're going to go down into cow, which is bringing your stomach as though it's going all the way through to the floor. Then you're going to wag your tail, which is you're going to look at your little hip. And then look at your hip on the other way. And then come back into table. We're going to do that 15 times. at your own pace. Try to go slow. You want to do the whole sequence either in 5 seconds or 10 seconds. So nice and slow, holding those stretches. You get towards the end of your number, I want you to just go into child pose. So we're going to hang out in child pose for about a minute, so take your time. Just allow your thoughts to drain into the mat. Put all your stress and worries down into the mat. Allow yourself to relax. And when you're ready, slowly walk over to the right side with your hand. And turn your head so that your ear is on the ground. And then slowly walk to the left. And turn your head so your ear is on the ground. And then back into this. Slowly rolling up into sitting pose. You can either stay on your knees or you can sit cross-legged, whichever way is easier for you. And we're going to just bring our arms up into eagle. So you're going to bring your arms up, cross them over, bend your elbows, wrap your hands around. And then once you get into eagle, close your eyes, take a deep breath. Just breathe in and out. And open the arms up and switch. So whichever one was on the bottom goes on the top, whichever one was on the top goes on the bottom. And then and relax. Bring our arms up over our head. We're going to lock our hands, drop one elbow down, and then press back. And bring your arms up, and then drop the other side. And relax. Just move your arms if you need to. Bring your legs in front of you. You're going to bring one leg straight, then the other leg into a 4. Sit up straight, and then you're going to just slowly walk your hands down to your foot, stopping as soon as you feel it. And then if you feel it, just move up just a little so that you're not pulling. Make sure that your toe is engaged and it's flexing, and you're looking up over your foot. We're just going to hold this. And coming up. You're going to take that knee that was out, cross it over, make sure that the foot is flat on the floor. This foot is still should be flexed. You're going to wrap your arms around, turn your head, place your hands behind you. And coming back up, bringing that foot down, bring the other one back. And once again, walking slowly up, find your spot, and then relax. And coming up, bringing the knee across. Make sure that foot is still flexed, this is flat. Bring that arm around, bring the other one behind you, and look over your shoulder. And relax. Bringing your feet together. Once again, you're just going to walk forward till you find your spot. Scoot back just a little, flex those toes, and look over your feet. And coming up, bringing the right knee back. You're going to just bring it back like this if you can. Flex that toe and walk forward. relax up, bring that foot back, bring the other one back, and then walk forward. And relax once again, bring both feet up and walking forward to your spot. And release. And relax. Bring your hands behind you. You're going to bring your futon to your knees. And then bring your hands down. Roll all the way back. We're going into bridge. So bring your legs out a little bit so they're spread out. And then you're going to pop up by rolling your hips up off the mat, slowly rolling into your shoulders, lifting your tummy up. You should be pressing into the floor, into your feet. And then roll all the way back down. All right. Relaxing here, you're going to lift up your right knee. You're going to breathe in, bring your knee up to your chest, flexing your foot. And then exhale, you're going to bring it straight out and point your toe all the way out. And then inhale, bring your foot in, flex your toe. Exhale, all the way out, pointing that toe, stretching to the ceiling, coming to the floor. Inhale, flex. And then exhale, point. Just do it at your own speed. Close your eyes. Relax into your breath. And now you're going to bring that knee up to your chest. Wrap your hands around that knee. Lift that toe up just a little bit so the foot is facing the ceiling a little. And we're just going to do a nice circle. And then pushing that foot straight up into the ceiling, placing your hands behind that knee, and then try to pull that foot over your head. And then relax it, just letting it go up and just twist that foot. And other way. And then last, you're going to bring that knee all the way across your body, grab it with the left hand, bring out the other hand, the right hand, and look over at your right. And then bring that leg all the way around to a nice circle down to your other knee. Bring your hands back down to your hips. You're going to lift up your left knee, flex your toe. On the inhale and on the exhale, point your toe and stretch all the way out. Going at your own rhythm. Placing your knee onto your chest, you're going to put your hands over your knee and just circle. And then lifting that knee up, that leg up to the ceiling, place your hands behind your knee, pushing it over your head. And then relaxing it and just circling this way. And the other. And then bringing that knee across your body, bring your other hand out, looking at that hand. and relax that foot down. Bring both hands out parallel. You're going to bring your knees together and you're just going to let them fall open into open bound angel. Close your eyes, breathing in and out. Just allow yourself to rest. And just imagine that the energies come through your head, going down your chest, around your pelvic bone, down the inner side of your leg, into your feet, and then going under your feet, wrapping around, coming back up, all the way through your knees, up through your legs, up through your glutes, up your spine, down your shoulder blades, wrapping around your fingers, coming back up your arms, through your throat, up around your head, down your face, down your chest, down your pelvic bone, down your legs, down your knees, down your calves, up around your foot and under, back up your legs, around your knees, up your legs, over your glutes, up your spine, out over your uh, shoulder blades, down through to your palms, up over your fingers, over your arms, into your throat, up over your skull, and down your face here. Continue that circle. Imagine the energy doing that. As you lay there, relax into your breath, breathing in and slowly bring your knees up. Bring your palms over your heart and over your chest. Going into corpse pose if you would like to. Focusing on your breath and your heartbeat. Relaxing into the mat. I want you to imagine that you're a seed inside the ground, nice and cozy, comforted in the darkness. And slowly you're going to push out of the seed, pushing through the darkness into the light. And as you push, you're going to gather up the nutrients from the ground, the energy from the sun. You're going to learn to be flexible from the wind.
You're going to learn to be strong from the rain. You're going to grow to a beautiful tree. Imagine the tree that you are, what type you are. You're a fruit tree, or you're a nut tree, or you're a sturdy, hardy tree, or you're a blossom tree with flowers for a particular season. Imagine what tree you are. And then imagine the life that's around you. Squirrels, the worms, the birds, cats, the dogs, and humans. And how you provide shade for them and comfort and beauty. Remember that we're all trees in this forest together, that we're talking to each other every day. Our vibes, our energy that we're sending out to each other. That when we're tired, there is somebody that we can rest under. When we need strength, there's someone to lean on. And then there's always us, because we are also a tree. And we are strong. We are flexible. And we are caring. Just imagine all the animals laughter. And now imagine your leaves are falling. It's time to prepare for winter. You see different birds now. Maybe the animals are inside you nesting and you're keeping the squirrels warm. Or the chipmunks. And you're providing a shelter for them as they prepare for winter. Now it's cold. The air is nippy. And your branches are heavy from snow. You're trying to keep yourself up straight, but the weight of the snow is hard and it's tough. It's bending you. But you know you can make it. And if one of your branches breaks off, you know in the springtime you'll grow another one. So you're a comfort in the storm of the coldness of winter. Now it's spring again. Your leaves are blooming. The birds have returned. The creatures are stirring. Everybody's out enjoying spring. And now summer's there, hot. And once again, you're getting nutrients from the ground and providing shade. And the cycle continues until it doesn't. Going back to the room, I want you to point your toes and flex, point and flex, point and flex. And then just slowly move your head side to side. Move your feet side to side. And then when you're ready, bring your knees up to your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. And then slowly bring your knees up and rock yourself into sitting position. Once you're in sitting position, we're just going to roll our heads down from armpit to armpit, nice and gentle. And then a nice full circle all the way around. And then circle all the way around the other way. And then look over to the right, then look to the left. Just back and forth. And then placing our hands onto our shoulders, we're just going to nice shoulder circles. And then the other way. And relax and then swing side to side. And then back into the center, all the way down, and then roll all the way. And back up into the center. Bring your hands out to the side. We're going to breathe in. Bring your hands up overhead. And then exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And last